What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Houses Fake. It's me, TJ, joined by Miggy, and hold on, I wrote it down because it's a lot. It's a lot. The Primal Pro Champion challenging this Saturday for the California Dream Championship, the Radiant Sun, Jake Redondo.
Yes,
Welcome back.
sir.
Are
Thank
you
you guys
any?
for having
Are
me.
you another champion by chance?
Not currently. No, I
Oh, well,
was.
you're still
I
the
lost.
champ,
Yeah, looking to get a second one this weekend.
dude. Dude, against Oscar Felix in his first title defense. We're gonna have him on Wednesday. So before this conversation wraps up, if you have anything you want to say to him, you're gonna get the chance.
Dude,
Well,
well,
and
I gotta be honest, dude. I don't have any beef with Oscar. I did wrestle him one time, and I won.
Oh, word.
So we'll see what
Okay.
happens this weekend. But yeah, I want another belt, man.
I will say that you're a friend of the podcast, and Oscar Felix has never been on the podcast. So I may be rooting for the guy that's actually a friend of the podcast.
I would too. I think this is my third time on.
Yeah, like easily third or fourth for sure.
Yeah. Well, I always love coming on here. So
We like having you, man.
That's so cool to hear. Yeah, you've been on. No, you've had to have been on. It had to have been more than three. I
maybe.
think. You're definitely in the lead over anyone else besides like our buddies that come on every now and then.
Hell yeah.
Well,
That's where I want to be.
but what's it called?
You're the champion of the podcast appearances.
Yeah,
so.
it goes you, and then whatever that film star Jarrell Enoch the Enlightened.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
His movies.
His movies.
What's he in now? Like Witchcraft 86 or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
Jeez.
Okay.
I gotta
Well,
get
let's
one
talk.
of those.
Let's talk about you, champ. So, right before we started recording, we were talking about your knee injury. Can you get into the specifics about like what happened, what the recovery is? I mean, you're still going to wrestle, so but nothing's going to stop you. So, anyways, I'll let you talk.
All right. So it was about mid-September. I was wrestling in San Francisco, and I did a 5-star frog splash, and I guess it wasn't super 5-star, and I landed really hard on one of my knees. I go, oh man, that really hurt. Wrestled another 5-10 minutes, won the match, and then I went back and I was like, wow, I cannot walk. Drove all the way back to San Diego, went to the hospital, and they concluded that I had no fracture or anything, but I had a completely torn PCL and a sprained meniscus.
Wow.
So,
But he won the match.
yeah.
He won the match.
I was pretty bummed. I had to take 3 weeks off, but I hit physical therapy real hard. I still went today as well. I feel pretty close to 100%. It hurts if I land on it, but other than that, I'm able to run and jump and do most of the things that I've always been doing, and I'm just glad to be wrestling again. Makes me super grateful to do any show. There's no show that's too big or too small. So really puts it into perspective.
Is this your first like injury where you had to take significant time off? Cancel dates and stuff?
I had to call out of one show because I broke my nose, and obviously I could still wrestle with a broken nose, but I had surgery and it was a TV taping, so I had black eyes and like stuff all over my face. So
that's a terrible injury. That hurt like nothing. What's it called? When I broke mine, that was like the worst. Yeah, you can't breathe for like days. It feels like.
Yeah, it's one of those like cringe injuries where it's like, oh, dude, you just feel like your nose went inside of your face.
Exactly.
Man. So speaking of other bigger, you mentioned there's no dates that are too big, too small.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, you went to Mexico and wrestled for the first time, your first international date, right? Yep. You appeared as Jake Redondo. That was classic.
Well, I didn't. That wasn't my choice, but
how was it? How was it down there?
It was sick, man. That was actually my first time like going outside of the country, like in my entire life. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it was was a really cool experience, like overall. Yeah, man, it was electric. I want to say they said there was like 7,000 people there that night, and that's definitely been the biggest crowd I've wrestled in front of so far. Yeah, man, it was awesome. The auditorium's a very famous venue, and I got to check that off my list of accomplishments, I guess.
Yeah, totally. What city was it in?
Oh, dude. Well, it was in TJ.
Oh, TJ. Okay.
That's all I know.
Dude, I gotta get there. I gotta get there. It's like
Yeah, wait. Next time I get booked there, you guys got to come down.
I'll drive you, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
still what's it
I've
called?
never
It's still
been.
close enough.
I will say the driving was a culture shock because I don't think I could drive down there. There's no rules.
There's no rules. There's no rules down there, dude. That was a crazy experience down there when I went. No rules with nothing.
Yeah.
So very similar question then, because those of you that don't follow Jake on social media, he's a very fun follow. You get to see his training, his life, his wrestling. Recently too, travel into my home state, my home city, New York. You got a little video up on your social media there, but you traveled. You got to do some sightseeing. What was that experience like?
Dude, that was awesome. I mean, wrestling's like it's getting me to see new things that like I just didn't think I would ever see. I mean, obviously New York, you see all the stuff in the movies and
Was that your first time there?
No, I went last year, but it was just like it was before I started wrestling, and this year I brought my girlfriend with me as a birthday gift to her.
Nice.
And it was awesome. It was we went last Monday and we came back this previous Friday. So we got a good 3 or 4 days to go sightsee.
What was some of the best things that you saw when you were sightseeing out there that you've seen? Your favorites?
We went to Times Square pretty much every single day. We took the ferry to Staten Island, saw Statue of Liberty, 9/11 Memorial, walked along Wall Street. I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch of stuff.
Did you eat a hot dog?
I did not eat a hot dog.
Dude.
I was trying my best to watch what I could eat.
Dude, this guy weighs his food.
I'm telling you though, listen, this is a face that has had many a dirty water New York City hot dog.
Dude, I did have my favorite place is John's for pizza. So I
literally got into an argument the other day because people were saying Joe's is the best. No, John's Pizzeria is the best pizza in the entire world. I proposed to my wife. In the city in Central Park, and the first thing I told her that we had to do to celebrate was we're going to John's Pizza and we're gonna have a nice pizza and a beer and enjoy it because it's the best food that you could possibly eat. So that makes me so happy to hear you say that.
Can you propose to me so you can take me to John's?
Oh, absolutely, dude! I'd take you to John's anyway. So you said you went to Staten Island though? Did you wrestle in Staten Island or were you wrestling in the city?
No, we wrestled in it was West Nyack.
Okay.
So kind of fake New York, but
yeah.
It still counts, right?
It's close enough. It's close. Yeah, it's close to this. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it was cool. We wrestled. We did a taping it's a new promotion. Well, kind of. So it's I don't know if you follow the United Wrestling Network.
Yep,
I do.
Yeah,
or we do.
Yeah. So it's different branches. So like Memphis, Hollywood, which I'm doing tomorrow. They used to have Arizona, but now it's Gotham Wrestling. That was their first taping.
Very cool.
We did it at the Leviat Live. It was awesome. Crowd was cool. Yeah, it was a great experience. Got to meet some new guys.
They what's it called? Yeah, they put on. They used to have Championship Wrestling of Arizona. The last show that they did, the main event was it was a big battle royal. It featured Hammerstone and Eddie Kingston. It was on a crazy pickleball court next to an arcade that they just built, and then there was some batting cages. But you're doing a show? Is that Championship Wrestling from Hollywood? Is that the one that you're talking about, or?
Yeah. I have a taping tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know who I'm wrestling, but yeah, those are always great. The crowds are phenomenal each time we go. Sometimes we tape in Oxnard, sometimes we tape in Irvine. Tomorrow will be in Irvine. But yeah, man, I love going there every time, and I feel like I'm learning the TV style and
Mm-hmm.
just
I
adding that
was
to my
just gonna
bag.
I was just gonna ask because before you've told us like when you've been on, you've said like the ultimate goal is like you want to go WWE, like you
Oh,
want to
bro,
be in like
yes,
the big leagues, and like that's right, like of course.
yeah,
So how cool is it that you're getting the TV experience on top of? I mean, you're still pretty new to the game considering like everything you've accomplished so far and like just the time you spent. And I don't know, it's just how do you prefer like working a TV taping instead of like going to a brewery or whatever? I mean, you said
well,
earlier like the shows it's not about big or small, but it's probably like a different playbook. Like you're playing to a different audience for a different reason.
right. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, both have their pros and cons. I mean, I love doing both. I don't love really doing one more than the other. I will say that TV, we're obviously more focused on the cameras and the audience at home, as opposed to indie shows where we're really trying to engage with the audience and make them feel heard and seen. So there's a difference in both, and there's benefits to both. To be honest with you, there's not really any cons to either one because I have a blast wrestling each and every day. So
Well, and
Who
those shows are so cool, man, because there's so much history just in the championship wrestling of Hollywood alone, and how many big names have come out of that and been involved in that, and or even like backstage stuff. I don't know if he still is, but I know Pretty Peter Avalon was heavily
yep,
involved in
yep. He's our producer.
yeah, and that dude is great. I sat down and talked to him just outside one of the first. It was actually the very first independent wrestling show that I took my wife to when we were dating. They did out in
waited
Mesa,
outside his
Arizona.
hotel?
What's that?
I said you waited outside his
I
hotel.
waited outside, yeah, Peter Avalon's hotel. But yeah, and just talking to him about the mind behind putting on these shows and these venues that for this network, and it's just really cool to see that you're a part of it, man.
Cool. Yeah. Actually, Peter Avalon. I think one of his first matches was against my dad.
Really,
Yeah.
Dude, that's
It
awesome.
very
might.
cool.
It might have been his. I don't want to say it's his first, but it might have been. But I remember watching Peter. I was probably like 6 or 7 years old, and yeah, he was a string bean. He was so small. But yeah, it's crazy to see how big he's gotten. Like I saw him at Bound for Glory too.
Yep.
When TNA had Bound for Glory in San Diego. We had no idea he was gonna be on the show, so we popped big time when we saw him.
That's awesome.
How speaking of your dad, do you guys have any more matches lined up? I think the last match I saw you guys in together was
Yeah.
against the Ballard brothers, I believe their name was.
Yes. Yeah, we faced the Ballard brothers back in September. To answer your question, we don't have anything scheduled like upcoming, but obviously we're gonna team again. My dad's starting to wind down with his wrestling career, and from what he's told me, he wants to end it teaming with me, which is really cool.
That is
And
cool.
yeah, so I have a blast every time I tag with my dad.
That's got to be so sick.
Yeah,
And to be able to do it at like the uh like to do it at a level that like you could be proud of. You're like, because you said your dad wrestled Shawn Michaels and stuff, and now you're
yeah,
getting these, dates in Mexico and TV tapings like you're talking about. So it's just like, I don't know, it's probably cool. I can
yeah.
imagine
I
how
mean,
cool it would be.
I'm super proud of what my dad's done. I mean, he set the bar for me, so that's the bar I'm chasing. I mean, he wouldn't want me to live in his shadow, so I'm not going to settle to live in his shadow. And it's not like a
I like that.
competition, but I want to be the disappointment son, or do I want to be the guy that like is better? I mean, I don't think he would take offense to me saying that.
No, no, of course not. Well, dude, so I gotta ask you about this weekend, this Saturday.
Yeah, yeah,
There's been a venue change. They're going to DreamSlam's Hell of a Night, which is this Saturday, is no longer Gamecraft. It's still in Anaheim, but it's at Noble Ale Works.
Okay.
I believe that's the name of it. I'll correct myself in the video later. Um, you are challenging Oscar Felix, we talked about earlier, in his first title defense as California Dream Champion. You said you don't have any, beef with the guy, but you beat him once before.
I did. So I actually wrestled him in I want to say it was the second round of the inaugural tournament for that same title. That was back
Ooh.
in April. I wrestled 3 matches that night. I made it to the finals, and I unfortunately lost to Alan Breeze. And since then, I've had a shot at the title, and it was that scramble match that I technically have won the belt, I guess, like 3 times.
You're like a 18-time champion, I think.
I guess, yeah, if that counts or not. But yeah, I want to go home with it this time. I want to beat Oscar, and I want to come home with the title.
So, dude, it's so cool that you're like, a stand-up guy. You don't have any beef with the dude, but he cashed in to get it's basically he had a contract ready to go,
Yeah.
and he took advantage of 5-star, took the title off of him.
Yeah.
Are you prepared for him to like take the low road in this match? Like, is that, I know you don't have any beef, but is that something in the back of your mind that you're like, I got to watch out for that?
Oh yeah, of course. And the unfortunate thing is dealing with my knee injury. There's always the chance that he targets that, which wouldn't surprise me. Seems like something that Oscar would probably try to pull. So I will have that in mind when I go up against him. And he's just the type of guy that he seems like he likes to cut corners, and a lot of guys like that don't last very long in this business. So we'll see what he does this Saturday.
I think you should wrap your knee in barbed wire.
I was gonna say bubble wrap to keep it safe, but maybe bubble wrapped barbed wire.
We can do both, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like get some cheese graters or something. Just tape them to the side of your leg and just kick it. Hell yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Dude, well, okay, I'm gonna ask Oscar on we're talking to him on Wednesday.
Okay.
So I'll play him what you just said, and I'll get his reaction. Hope you don't mind. And,
cool. Yeah. Show him.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on Saturday. Mickey, my other question was how was New York? So my other question, I don't have it anymore.
It was good.
This Saturday, are you gonna have more of those cool shirts that TJ got? Because I need to send him some money to get me one of those shirts.
Is it the one with like my favorite matches from my first year?
It was just cool looking.
Hey, all my merch is cool looking.
I forgot that I have 2 shirts. I was thinking of the red one with the J and the R, and then on the back it's red and yellow. I have that one.
I
don't have those ones anymore, but I do.
But you do got some cool merch, regardless. I've seen it on the Instagram.
I'll have some stuff with me on Saturday.
All right, I'm gonna send TJ some money.
Hell yeah!
We're gonna get this shirt to me somehow.
Sweet, sounds good.
I got your Billy Madison pop doll too. I'm gonna.
Oh, you do.
You're gonna get a little care package. Hey, I gotta ask you real quick because I still got time. There's still a couple minutes left. So you have this shirt with your favorite matches.
Yeah.
You as a wrestler who, you know things that us fans don't in terms of like what makes a match good and if something's working or not working.
Mm-hmm.
How do you determine what your favorite match is?
I think I go based off of like, sounds corny, but like the feeling in the air of like, it could be before the match even starts, during the match, after the match, doesn't matter. But it's not really based off of any moves or any certain kickouts or whatever. It's just how it feels, if it felt special or not. That's the whole point of doing this. It's not to like I said, it's not to hit any certain moves or like be the cool guy that does a backflip. If no one cares, no one cares. We're in the business of making people care and make you feel something. And if I can make somebody feel something, then I've accomplished my job.
I love it.
I don't know what else. I don't have anything else.
Well, let me ask you this, okay? Because I know, again, going back to end game here, we're looking in the future because you're still got so much future ahead of you. I heard some rumors that you've been up against some WWE ID talent. I heard some rumors that they're looking for some more WWE ID stars. Is that something? If they came to you and were like, "Hey, we want to make you an ID guy," is that an opportunity you jump at, or?
Dude, I would have jumped at that opportunity yesterday.
That's fair.
So I would love to be ID'd. We had Zara Zacher. She was ID'd at Primal Pro Wrestling, so she comes from our school. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. I just need the fans to speak up for me. I can only do so much.
Well, I will say this, okay? And TJ, we could clip this video. Here at the How Is This Fake podcast, TJ and I are just two dudes talking wrestling, building some followers, but two dudes talking wrestling that have no say in the wrestling business whatsoever. But what we do have a say in is understanding what 30 years of watching professional wrestling is, and seeing what talent is, and seeing what the future is. So WWE ID, if this comes up on your page, it comes up to you, this is the guy you want to be looking at.
Hey, I'm sold.
And I will stand on that hill, no other, man. Listen, you got two of your biggest fans right here, and I promise you that. I'm excited to see where your future is going to take you.
Well, I appreciate that. And,
yeah.
It's if I do get ID'd, I do. If I don't, I don't. It's all up to God, and all I could do is just pray for the strength to endure a tough life, and I think I've done so far, and I just got to keep doing it.
I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna add something to Miggy's little thing there. You are the most punctual wrestler I think I've ever met. And if I'm 5 minutes early, I'm 30 minutes late. So I very much appreciate that out of you. Okay.
Of course, yeah. I was taught the same thing growing up. So
it irritates me just not being on time, but it's cool.
Yeah, I got you.
All righty, everyone. Well, you're so, what can I add? Nothing, I don't think.
Handsome.
Miggy, yeah. There you go. Miggy, you got anything?
No, man. Just wishing you luck. I hope that injury heals up real good. Don't hurt yourself in the process of wrestling on the injury. And looking forward to talking to you again, man. I'm excited to hear about the match this weekend.
Of course, yeah. Hopefully the next time I'm on, I have that California Dream Championship on this shoulder.
There you go.
Anytime you want, buddy. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to today's episode. Don't forget to follow us everywhere, HITFPOD. I will see you with the Primal Pro Champion challenging for the California Dream Championship this Saturday at Noble Ale Works for DreamSlam's Hell of a Night. Jake Redondo and Miggy, of course. All right.
Wait.
What?
Where can the people find you? I mentioned you're a fun follow.
Oh, yes. Instagram at Jacob Redondo. And I guess you can find me on Facebook too, Jake Redondo. Take Instagram way more serious. I'm trying to build up the TikTok a little bit. Just look up Jake Redondo.
There you go. Yeah. All right, everyone. We'll see you on the next one. Later.